Welcome to Glasgow Rangers Nation, guys. We are out and about again, so no computer equipment, just on my phone recording. News today that Rangers have completed the season-long loan of Nasser Djiga from Wolves. That's another player in through the door, signing number 6. So it looks like, what we're saying this morning about Gassama been signing number 6. Well, Djiga is now signing number 6. Looks like Gassama could be signing number 7 in what has already been an exceptionally busy summer for the club. Djiga is a centre-back. He's a big, massive specimen, over 6 foot, physically big, physically massive as well. He is Burkina Faso international. Obviously, the downside to that is if they qualify for AFCON, which I don't know if they have or not, don't keep up with AFCON football. It could be that we lose him for that. That's always a downside. But, this is a guy who has Premier League experience, Champions League experience, comes on a season-long loan from Wolves. Wolves, remember, paid £10 million for him from Crvena Zvezda, which is Red Star Belgrade. The Serbian outfit. He's also got experience playing for Bâle in Switzerland as well. I know what people say. Well, obviously, we got Fabio Silva from Wolves. He was a load of rubbish. But you know what I'm going to say we've got to give Fabio Silva a bit of a buy on that one. That was the fact that he was played constantly out of position by our useless manager, Philippe Clement. He plays striker on the left wing. Well, what do you expect? He's not going to play particularly well, is he? But we're not here to talk Fabio Silva. We're here to talk Nasser Djiga. Both Russell Martin and sporting director Kevin Thelwell have spoken exceptionally highly of Nasser Djiga, both of them talking about how he will contribute to the squad and to the team in both Europe and domestically. So personally speaking, it sounds like this one is a player who will come in, who will play, who will start from the very beginning. If we go back to the signing of Manny Fernandez, it was very much more like this is a developmental guy. This is a guy that with coaching can get better. This is a guy that we can improve. This is a guy that if we work with him, he'll get there. Whereas with this player, it sounds like this is a finished article. Despite the fact he's still very young, sounds like someone that Martin plans to start from day one. And let's face it, Rangers badly need centre-backs. Obviously, John Souttar on the road to recovery. But other than that, Robin Propper, who looked an absolute bomb scare in that game against Club Brugge. Leon King, who also looked a bomb scare in that game against Club Brugge as well. Leon King's move to Wickham apparently looks on the verge of collapsing. That did look like it was going to go through yesterday, but now it looks like it could fall apart, and he will not be joining former teammate Alex Lowry with Wickham Wanderers. So that's always a downside. Now, Clinton Nsiala also likely to leave on loan too. Does leave Rangers rather bereft of centre-backs at this moment in time, obviously, especially after Leon Balogun wasn't given a new contract. You look at the club at this present moment in time. Obviously, now we've got Nasser Djiga, we've got Manny Fernandez, John Souttar hopefully will be back. Still feel we need to add an extra centre-back. You do need, I think, at least 4 centre-backs going in to the season who you can rely on and depend on to play. So hopefully, looking at it, it could be a potential partnership of Djiga and Fernandez, 2 physically massive specimens. Could even be a back 3 of Souttar, Djiga and Fernandez, or Souttar and Djiga. Souttar, I don't know, it could be any combination of such. That for me would be the best centre-half pairings or threesome going forward. Obviously, Dujon Sterling to return as well. He looked good at right side centre back when he was pressed into that duty as well last season, if he can stay fit. But this is a season-long loan. It is no option to buy, no obligation to buy. This is just a full season-long loan deal. Now, I understand there's a lot of people out there who'll be going, oh God, not another loan deal. A player that's going to come in and we're going to develop him. We're going to make him better. And he's only going to go back to his parent club and we're not going to get anything for him. Well, guys, unfortunately, that's the way it works. The 49ers have shown that they are willing to do that. They did that with Manu Solomon and Joe Rothwell at Leeds last season, both of whom worked out for them, both of whom helped Leeds to get promoted. So, I think it's very much about bringing in people to do a job, even if it's just for a season, to get Rangers back where they need to be, back at the top of Scottish football and competing in Europe again. That has to be the aim moving forward. But look, for me, Nasser Djiga looks a good player. He looks a good signing. He looks physically massive. He looks a big guy, a strong guy. Something that Rangers have been lacking in past seasons at centre-back, guys. So I'd love to know your thoughts. Drop me a comment down below. Thanks for watching Glasgow Rangers Nation, guys. I'll catch you soon.